Hey collective, welcome back to another tarot and oracle message here at Veil of Tides Tarot. We getting into another read, okay? So take what resonates, leave the rest. This one I actually did, I think it was a day ago, 2 days ago. I think it was 2 days ago max, and it's been sitting here, so we're gonna cover this one. So I'm not gonna do the prayer thing over it or anything like that, but I do want to cover it because it was crazy, and I was like, what the fuck? I was on another live stream app when it came out, so. Please bear with me as well. Again, I'm having breathing issues. That's consistent, okay? That's just what happens with asthma and living in a shit-ass environment. That's what happens, okay? So bear with me. I am wheezing. I am trying to breathe. But we'll still get through it. Anywho, let's get into this message. So I got a similar message in the past, but it was just someone that was upset that they passed. Now, this one is angry that someone passed, or again, it could be the person that has passed. They're upset where the fuck they went. That kind of thing. And, well, let's get these other cards out real quick. Where's that other one? Oh. So their overall energy. Let me set the cards up how I had them the other time. This person's overall energy. Let me show you. Hold on, these first two cards. Transition and animosity. So this person's overall energy, the one that passed, or the one that's on the verge of passing, this is what they're tied to. Now, I don't know if they were just fucked up in life in general or not. I'm also going to tell you, I'm not going to be like, oh, they're going to hell, because that's kind of what I first thought at first, but it's not. I didn't really think hell. I thought of like someone going towards their vibrational match when they die. If you were fucked up, you're going to go somewhere where that, equates your fucked upness. I don't think that's hell, but I'm just saying. What I was getting from that, though, when I was getting it the other day, is like this person is upset because that's where they're at. Not hell, literally, but like again, the vibrational frequency was fucked up here on Earth. Where the fuck do you think you're going to go after? Especially if you were wishing bad up until you pass as well, too. Like, you're going to go somewhere the fuck you deserve. I'm just saying, whether you act like you're, whatever the fuck or not, or, it depends on if you're actually a good person or not. This person was not that. This is also someone that got other people stuck with them to do fucked up shit. This could be loose, drugs, alcohol, anything like that. What I was getting is this person could have like sent, for some of you, darker energies, darker attachments towards people in general that were just minding their business. Now, I asked what this whole person's goal was in life as well, too. Like, okay, they're coming out as the devil. That can mean a plethora of things, right? And again, animosity's here, too. And they look just fucking pissed. They're constantly pissed, or, you know what I mean? It's just a whole bunch of shit here now. Their goal in life, which I was like, okay, well, yeah, that's where they go, where they deserve. Five of Wands to the Tower. They wanted to cause chaos just because. Now, I was saying in the last live as well, before I got on here, is that, yeah, there's some people that are born into that, where they just enjoy psychotic bullshit. That makes me feel sad for them to an extent still, because they literally think that that's good when it's not, but that's probably all they've fucking known. So then they get stuck with it. Either you grow out of this ugly, toxic bullshit, or you don't, kind of thing. And I feel like this person, this person didn't grow the fuck out of it. That's what it is. Okay, now I don't know if they were wearing a mask in life too. Again, what I was saying previously too is like, just because people go to church doesn't make them godly or good. And just because people do go to church, doesn't mean they're godly or connected to God or they're good people. Just because people don't go to church or they do something non-traditional doesn't mean they're bad people or they're condemned or whatever the fuck. This person could have acted like they were not that when they were. And that comes out too. I mean, it's not just the end after life. You know what I mean? Like, it's... You're gonna go where the fuck you're gonna have to go, right? And again, you're gonna have to face whoever the fuck, whatever you believe. Again, this person's just upset. Again, whatever mask they had, that wasn't who they were. Again, I don't know if they were open about being a fucking piece of shit or not. It's coming out in tarot. So they're upset. Now, I was also asking, because these are for the collective. I was like, okay, so why did the collective need to know all of this? Or like, what is the collective's overall energy in this? Some other dumbass in the collective was involved with this shit, being a piece of shit or trying to destroy people's lives on purpose just to get people to fight, just to fight. Animosity, jealousy, anger, them trying to compete where they fucking shouldn't be trying to compete. This other person, whoever they are in the collective, because we're all a part of the collective, they're stuck. They do want to change. I'll tell you that. But they did take part in whatever this bullshit was. Three of Wands came out twice. And they had a plan to enact this in someone's life. To cause chaos, to cause strife constantly, to make it to where every single thing you built up broke down, that kind of thing. They're fucking shit people. It's what it is. Crabs in a bucket mentality. Collective is what it is. Someone's really scared now, though. Now, again, this could be someone that they knew that passed. This could be someone close to them. This could be the ringleader of bullshit. Whatever the fuck it may be. They're gone. Or they're on the verge of going out real soon. And they should. I'm not going to sympathize with people that are shitty. Really. They're shitty. If you want to take the spirituality or God out of it, this is just a shitty individual that's toxic as fuck. And then they continued to do that. Like, that's just who they are. Right? And I'm like, oh, hell no. That's where they were leading people. Is fucked up shit. They wanted people to cause chaos just to cause chaos. Again, it's strife to cause strife. They were very passionate about hurting people on purpose. I don't care what title you have. If that's who you are, you're ugly. Don't care how hot you are, you're ugly. Inside, you're ugly. Yep. So, I don't know. This person was leading other people that way. And again, other people willingly jumped on this train or bandwagon or whatever the fuck it is. And again, now they're stuck. There's no way to get out of this as well. Now, the devil came out twice as too. It came out in this one right here. The Tempest Tarot. I did put some cards back away because I was literally using this previously before this, but I left like 2 or 3 cards out. I have other decks too I could have used. I just didn't want to use them. But anywho, yeah, the devil came out in this as well. And that's the truth. This person, whoever this is in the collective that's still kicking it or that's still alive, they're tied to the devil still too. So they had some part in doing whatever the fuck. And if they sent like DEATH magic out or anything like that, that's going back. To them, to their loved ones, to a whole bunch of shit. And it's not going to be good, but they shouldn't have sent it out to begin with. That's what I'm getting at. Okay? Yeah, these people had a lot to say as well. Like, this could have been behind your back for some of you guys. For some of you, you're just finding out this shit happened. Like, again, someone tried to send death, or it was like a whole group, 5 or more, or 8 or 10. All of them are going down. And again, it's because they took action. They did. They took action to actively try and harm someone. On purpose. They enjoyed it. This is the people that enjoy this shit. Now, the only time I would get into that energy of enjoying hurting someone is if it's a bully that I'm bullying back. Then I'm like, yeah, beat the fuck out of that bitch. Bully the motherfucker. See if they like it. And if they don't and cry like a bitch, do it more. Now, that's the shadow side of me talking. The other side of me is like, no, because that's not going to teach them shit. But sometimes I do get in that energy too. I'm like, nah, fuck this bitch. They know what the fuck they doing. Yeah, so it's kind of coming out that way to these people too. They get what the fuck they going. They're gonna get what the fuck they deserve. They're getting what they deserve, you know, any of that bullshit. And they deserve it, collective. They do. Again, this is a channel of duality. So, you know, like they really did do their big one, or they thought they did, and they thought they were gonna get away with it. Nah, why do you think your homies did? Why do you think other people are dying now? Because you guys decided to be ugly and shitty. Yeah, it could be natural causes too, all this other stuff for sure. You gotta put in logical shit too. But this person was just ugly to be ugly, and look at where it fucking ended them. Y'all about to go next if you continue on this path. This is not a forewarning or anything either. This is literally a warning. Like, you guys need to stop. Now, whether you want to take that advice or not, that's up to fuck you. But y'all are going to absolutely go where you need to go when it's lights out at the end of your life. Again, it's not hell. I don't believe in hell. but it's going to be something similar to that. And it's going to be too late because you guys decided to do this your entire life to be just an ugly piece of shit just cuz. It could be for differences, for beliefs, whatever the fuck. It's just you guys being ugly just cuz. Have fun when that takes you where the fuck it's going to take you. Because ain't no amount of money, ain't no amount of you lying to whoever the fuck going to save you from that shit. And you knew that. And then to these other people too, if you really want to change, you can, but you're going to have to turn a whole bunch of shit the fuck around. Right now though, I'm being so serious. You are stuck. There's no change in that. You're stuck. You knew what you were doing. Okay, and then also with this other card too, they're trying to dirt dig. Dirt dig on what? I can't remember, but they were trying to dirt dig on shit. Or also they're thinking about like, taking this person out the ground. Like what the fuck? I don't know why they would be doing that. That's fucking weird, but that was also coming out too. And I was like, what the fuck, So I don't know, collective, but you needed to know this because you just needed to know that they acted on certain things. And again, this is like where it's leading them. That Five of Wands, that's what they're dealing with now. Those towers, that's what they're dealing with. The sickness, them being sad now that shit's returning, they're dealing with all of it. So this is the message that I really wanted to share with you guys, okay? I feel like I could have made it shorter. Yeah, they want your forgiveness or something like that now. That's not happening. They need to be asking whoever the fuck they believe in spiritually for forgiveness, and they actually need to change for forgiveness. Because it's not going to be like that fake Christianity bullshit or religious bullshit where they're like, you can be forgiven and you can be the most shittiest person. No, that's a whole separate issue right there on people not being accountable and them just getting a free pass after they turn to God. That's not how that shit works either. People need to actually change and be accountable and held accountable by all means. Okay, these people absolutely will be at the end of life. I'm just saying, but my fuck, man, it took a lot for them to learn this damn lesson. For even some of them are just not here anymore. And honestly, good riddance. It is good riddance. Not gonna sympathize with shit people. But anywho, I'm gonna end it here though. Okay, I just wanted to get this message out. I'll get into some more in a minute, okay? But yeah, I love you guys. Take care and do return to senders if need be or something like that, okay? If anything is affecting you, do return to senders. Anywho, I'll catch you in the next one.